starting us off tonight, she came to fame or infamy, depending on how you look at it, because of allegedly not paying her bail, 230,000 shillings at the Intercontinental Hotel. We'll talk about that a little later on. But first off, ladies and gentlemen, Laura Oyier is actually a singer, and she's going to do an amazing performance of Amazing Grace.
I will.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Very well, thank you. You look lovely.
Thank you very much.
I met you today and I was like, the pictures do not do you justice.
Oh, thank you, Larry. You're so sweet.
I try.
Thank you very much.
There's speculation online. Bring up this picture, people. It's on our touch screen.
Yeah.
That you have had a procedure done to lighten your skin. Is this true?
Oh, bullshit.
Oh, you can't say that on TV.
Oh, sorry.
But is that you?
Oh no, I was in Dubai and it's really hot and I was out in the sun on the beach and everything and black people do tan, you know. So then I stopped and I got my natural color back.
So you have not had any procedure done to lighten things up?
No. Why would I do that? I'm still black anyway.
You look lovely.
Thank you.
Go right ahead.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to feel, and the grace my fears relieved. Oh, how precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Oh, amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Oh, I was lost, but now I'm found. Can see the hour I first believed. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Oh, I was lost, but now I am found. Oh, was blind, but now I see. Was blind, but now I see.
Oh, wow. I told you she can sing. I told you she can sing. And you didn't hear me. You didn't listen to me. So there it is. I am excited to have her come on because we've been off air for 2 weeks and there's so much to talk about. I couldn't believe. We were seeing things happening. We were like, we'd love to talk about that. We were not on until now. So we're going to go back 2 weeks. And you all saw the picture of her in the papers. Apparently, she had not paid a bill of 230,000 shillings on Valentine's weekend at Intercontinental Hotel, and she was in court. And now she gets a chance to set the record straight. Laura Oyier joins me now. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
You became famous overnight.
I know, your TV went off and Laura came on.
That's a nice analogy.
Yeah.
What happened? Because we saw you on the docks, looking like, whoa, that woman is way too pretty to be sitting there.
I guess that's the reason why they were probably curious and then it turned into a national debacle. But I guess being pretty is a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Did you incur a bill of 230,000 shillings at the Intercon?
I did, yeah, for a portion of my stay.
For how long were you there?
3 weeks. I actually wanted to stay longer, but they cut it short for me, so hey.
So why didn't you pay the bill?
Wow. It was very interesting how that happened. You see, I got a call from somebody who works there. And then he said, you know, we need to talk about something. And I said, okay. I knew exactly what he wanted to talk about. Because I've been staying there and I've been paying and whatever. And he said, come downstairs. And he didn't say come downstairs. I said, I'll come downstairs.
So we can talk.
Because that's not something you talk about over the phone
Okay,
anyway. And
all right.
besides, we're in the same building. So I went downstairs, and then he's like, you know what? I want this money in 4 hours. I said, come on, man. It took some time to build it up. Why don't you give me some time to shut it down? But for whatever reason, he wasn't having that. So it wasn't going to happen. 250,000 shillings in 4 hours is not going to happen. So, you know, police came, and then court happened, and then here I am talking to you.
So have you since settled that bail?
That is actually a very interesting question. You know why? Because somebody very wonderful I respect and adore paid for it.
Really?
Yeah. Are you
and
ready?
who is that?
Caroline, the Caroline.
Caroline Mutoko?
There you go. She met me, well, she didn't meet me. She saw the video I did with Pasho, and she got excited about, you know, what she saw. I mean, apparently. And she called me up and, well, via her people, and I went to her office, and she came in and could hear her footsteps. You're like, oh, that's Caroline coming. And she's beautiful in person, and she's got this energy.
I love Caroline.
She's
I love her. She's an
amazing.
amazing person.
Yeah, she comes into the boardroom and she slams the table and says, you're brilliant. You got voice for radio and all that stuff. And she kind of sort of offered me a job, so the world should know Laura will be on TV, not television.
On radio.
Radio.
So
There
you're
you
coming
go.
soon to Kiss 100.
One of the
One of the
Radio
stations,
Africas,
Classic 105,
yeah, one of them,
whatever, yeah.
one of them, yeah. So we'll see what next week brings, or the next month, or whatever, whenever it's going to happen. But it's going to happen.
So Caroline Mutoko offers to pay the bill, and she did, and she cleared it.
She gave me a check of 250,000 shillings. Yeah.
So are you saying you could not afford to pay for your own stay at the Intercon?
Of course I could. And
Why did it take so
I'm in
long then?
So long. It's only been a week since my court date. And there's procedures. And then everything started happening, one interview after another. And then this Caroline situation happened as well. So boom.
So there was no man.
I
The speculation online is that some Nigerian man asked you to check in at the Intercontinental and came through, and
Nobody
you spent
asked
some
me
time
to
together.
do anything. And to answer that question, I'll say this. I take responsibility for every event that happens in my life, third party or other. If we happen to be friends and something happens, I'm not going to play victim on television or radio or any newspaper and be like, oh my God, Intercon hurt me. Oh my God, Nigerian, Caucasian, whoever that guy is, did this to me. When you put yourself in a situation, you're expecting either for it to go really well or perhaps not.
So all these 3 weeks of the Intercon, you were just alone.
Not all the time, Larry. Not all the time. Hey.
But you were not spending a majority of the time with somebody else.
Hey, I got things to do. I can't do that. Nobody got time for that. I'm an ambitious girl, and I'm a very independent woman as well. So when I wake up in the morning, I have a schedule.
If you're an independent woman, they asked you to pay the bill, you
Not
write a
in 4
check.
hours when the whole week, you know, I've been hanging out. You know, it was complicated. And then again, it was also simple. But then it happened the way it happened. I really don't have an answer to how
Okay.
quickly everything turned out and how everything unfolded. Never in a million dreams did I think, okay, you're going to leave court and the next person you're going to meet is the most amazing woman in media. So, but it happened.
Okay.
And then here I am talking to you. I watch your show and other people come on your show.
And now you're sitting here.
And then look at me. And I'm going to watch myself back.
And you just sang on the show.
I know.
People want to sing on the show.
I know. I got a chance to show people what I do.
And you sing very well too.
Oh, thank you.
So
Thank
you have a
you.
band called
Yeah.
Laura Show.
The Laura Show, which I started when I was in Dubai. And I bought all the equipment you could possibly think of. I could literally fill the studio.
Wow.
With cameras and saxophones and violins, cellos, every single instrument you could possibly think of. And so I came home not being sure whether I wanted to start that business here
Okay.
or someplace else.
So do you live in Dubai? Do you live in Kenya? Do you live in the US? Where do you live?
Let's call me a hobo. Not a hobo, but a gypsy. Oh my
Okay,
God,
yes,
hobo now.
good.
A gypsy. Call me a gypsy because I mean, I'm 27 because now I can't even lie about my age. It's in the papers and you go Google. I'm 27 and I feel like before I can actually make up my mind where my permanent residence is, I have to see the world.
So right now,
I have to
where do you
expose
spend
myself.
most of your time?
Now I am in Nairobi because all these opportunities came out of a very strange situation.
So before you checked in here at the Intercon, were you already in Nairobi or did you just come in?
No, I was already here.
So why check into a hotel if you're already living
Because I
here?
was coming out of one hotel to another.
Oh, so you don't have a residence?
No, at the time I didn't because my intention was not to stay too long. And I
Okay.
was still kind of iffy. I'm like, when do I leave? How do I do it? Trying to structure my plans. And then I guess the universe decided for me.
So where are you staying now?
In a residence.
Not in a hotel.
Ish.
What do you mean?
It's hotel meets
So it's a long stay
apartment.
hotel.
Let's just
Apartment.
say I paid for a permanent place for now.
You paid for it.
I always
not
paid.
Caroline.
No, Caroline didn't pay my rent this time. No, but you know, or Caroline, if you want to, you know, we can talk about that.
What's up with the eyebrows?
What's up with the eyebrows? Where's the which camera am I looking
You're
at?
on camera too.
Two? That one?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Zoom, because I know you will.
Yeah, she's gonna zoom. Yeah, she's gonna zoom. What's up with that?
Those are nice eyebrows, don't you think? Don't.
You look. Edna on the camera is
Edna?
clearing her throat. No, you look.
Evil.
You look permanently surprised.
No, I don't.
You do.
But you know, in spite of the fact that I have my eyebrows all tattooed and all made up and everything, I think I have a decent face.
Yes, you do.
A lot of people can get away with this. I got you, didn't I? A lot of people can get away with this.
All right, so you just like it that way.
I can't change it. Years ago, I did this, and trying to do tattoo removal laser on your
Yeah.
face is not a good idea. So
But
they're
do you
here to
regret
stay.
it, or you're happy with it?
I mean, it's a conversation starter. Look, we're talking about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
On national TV.
You do you, Laura.
Yeah.
Do you. So what's next? What are you gonna be doing now?
Next, I'm going to have a surprise project that's going to have a weekend mobile liquor taco truck type situation with DJs in it and music and everything. And it's going to have we're going to appear in a different club every weekend. And you'll hear it on the media. We'll advertise it.
You're gonna turn
That's
up.
cool. And of course, the Laura Show's still going strong. So hey, everybody, send me a message on social media, and I'll come to wherever you are. if
Did
wanna
you
see
study
it.
in the U.S. or something?
No, actually, I'm a Valley Road girl. Speaking of Caroline,
Again,
alumni,
Valley
yeah,
Road, okay.
yeah. That's why I'm really excited about her. Yeah, and Valley Road since from the time I was 7.
So what's how about the
Till-
accent?
The accent? What accent?
That one.
Edna, do your job, girl. No, what accent? If I can hear my own accent, then it's not it's not authentic, is it?
Is that how Kenyans speak?
How do Kenyans speak? How many?
Like me.
We have 70. I'm sorry, not 70. 43 different
42,
42.
yeah.
42. 42 different tribes, and you know there's a whole lot of accents. So I mean, come on. So you just take the one you feel that you're comfortable with and run with it.
You should see. You should see the reaction.
Do you need a break?
I need a break.
Yeah?
Take a reaction of Edna there. She's dying. Everybody.
Edna's having the best time of her life. Yeah.
Edna is.
The best show ever.
Yeah.
You should have me back, Larry. Look at how much fun we're having.
Everybody's having.
Yeah.
So that's the reaction for everybody.
Larry, your studio is really hot.
I'm sorry. We're done here.
No?
It's just me who's hot.
Okay. It's oozing through.
You didn't see that coming, did you?
No. It's like it's kicking me out. Like, okay, Laura, be gone.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, thanks. I had a great time.
I had a great time having you on. Will you come
Yeah.
back?
Of
When you have a
course.
new song, whatever?
Even if I don't.
Or even if you don't. Please drop by. We're on every Friday from
Yeah.
10 to 11. If you come in, we'll cancel whoever's on and we'll have you on.
That's what I like to hear. My kind of man.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome.
Great. Thanks for having me.
A pleasure.